What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Another 15-minute routine is a very requested one by many people. It is going to be a pancake stretch routine. This routine will require absolutely no equipment. You don't even need a mat, so simply your beautiful soul and your willingness to attack this routine. It is also adaptable for all levels. I'm just going to recommend that if you are a beginner, you do all the modifications that I'm going to be doing throughout the entire routine, and also maybe having a set of blocks handy to modify some of the positions might become handy to you. With that being said, the winners from last video giveaway are going to be, and you guys just won 3 months for free as a premium membership to the SM Academy, full access to an entire library of courses, workout programs, or individual moves so you can create your own workouts, our HIIT section, our mindfulness section, our calisthenics skills sections, our mobility and flexibility protocol section, our primal elements section, our hybrid home workout experience so you can work out at home, and basically everything that is the universe of the SM Academy. Remember that we post every Thursday at 12 p.m. EST, and if you comment within the first 60 minutes of the video, you get a chance to win the giveaway. And if you win the giveaway, make sure to see what the card says here, which is sending an email to reach@satunomovement.com, and we'll get your account set up as soon as possible. With that being said, I'll see you in the routine. Alright, family, we're going to begin in a standing position, simply warming up a bit into the legs. Gonna shift the weight over towards the left foot, stand on that foot and do little circles with the right, then switch it over towards the right, bring the left leg up and do little circles to the outside with the left. Let's switch between those two, so right, left, very organically. You can even do 2 circles on one side and do into the other side as well. Simply warming up a bit into the legs, into the hip, also into the hip flexors, which when we are stretching the hamstrings, we need to contract the opposite muscle, which are the quads and the hip flexors. So bring that leg up nice and high, bring it down, up nice and high, bring it down. Now let's shake a tiny bit, like about 10 seconds, loosening up the body, relaxing the mind, relaxing the body. A relaxed mind will be a relaxed body, which will allow you to get deeper into the stretch. Now if you're using a mat, you can face the front of the mat. If not, you can simply stand tall, bring the right foot forward, completely straight in front of you. So switch the weight over towards the left, bring the right leg up as high as you can, really extending through the knees so the leg is completely straight, and just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, stand tall, 2, 1. Now flex the foot, bring it back towards you at about a 2 to 3 feet distance apart. Front foot is facing forward, back foot is facing at about 45-degree angle. Square your hips forward. I'll be doing some single leg good morning. So as your hips staying facing forward, you anteriorly tilt your pelvis. So create this motion right here. Begin to fall with your back flat as far as you can go. If this is as far as you can go with your back flat, that's your end range of motion. Then bring it back up. That is for 1. Let's go for 6 more of those. Down. 2, 3, really leading with your chest. 4, 5, front quad is fully engaged. Last one, hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Bring the right foot to meet the left foot at about hip distance apart. Begin by placing your hands on the hips and anterior pelvis. Fall, keeping your back as flat as possible. Once you find your maximum range of motion, engage your quads to protect the hamstrings and also to stretch the hamstrings, and then slowly begin to round. You can place your hands on 2 blocks, or you can simply move side to side. If you don't grab the foot, it's totally fine. You can be here on your shin, you can be right here, but always creating elongation with your spine. You can also grab opposite elbows. Simply relax into the stretch. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, come all the way up. Let's go now towards the other side. Switch the weight over towards the right. Bring the left leg straight in front of you. Point your toes, quads are engaged. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, bring it back, rotate it 45-degree angle. Don't bring the hips with you, but square your hips forward. Inhale, lift your chest, anterior to your pelvis, bend over towards that standing front leg, bring it up. That's for 1. Let's go for 6 more. Really being mindful as you're coming down, little hole at the bottom, and bring it up. Pull that belly bottom up towards the spine, so engage your transverse abdominal. Let's go for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up to rise. Bring both feet rotated to whichever thing you have on that side. Bring it a little bit closer than going wider, but a little bit wider than shoulder width. We're gonna be doing some good morning now, but with this stand, so not fully wide, not shoulder width. Inhale, lift your chest, same deal. We're gonna be going down and up, trying to come down for like 3 seconds, holding it for like 2 seconds at the bottom and then 1 second at the top. We're gonna be going that for 5 times, quality over quantity. So inhale, lift your chest, exhale for 3, 2, 1, hold it for 1, 2, and bring it up for 1. That is for 1. Let's go for 4 more. Down, up, down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and up. 2 more. Down, 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 1, 2. Bring it up for 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 1, 2. Bring it up for 1. Let's bring your feet slightly bit wider, so heel toe your feet, so you are in a kind of a 90-90 stand, maybe a little bit wider. We're gonna be going for some Cossack squats to warming up a bit into the hips. So bend over towards the right leg, rotate the right foot, come all the way down. Make sure your toes are facing up, so we focus more on the hamstrings rather than on the inner thigh. From here, do some little bounces, find some mobility. We're still warming up or doing some mobility work before getting into our pancake stretch. From here, you can use your hands or no hands to switch over towards the other side. Find some rock and some movement on that bent left leg. And let's move through those 2 positions again as organically as you can. You can use your hands or no hands. Left, right, left, right. Last one towards the other side. Left. Now, bringing this in horse stance, so both legs are bent. Inhale, lift your chest. You can support yourself with your hands. Begin moving side to side, open a bit into the hips, even though the pancake is very hamstring dominant and you want to do it with your legs slightly closed, so you focus more on the hamstrings. Having open hips, which are relatable to the hamstrings as well, and it's not a bad idea. Move side to side. We're gonna sit down. You can place your hands in front of you, bring to a closer stand, and simply sit down into your pancake. If you cannot sit on this position with an anterior pelvic tilt, that means that I'm here instead of being here. 2 things you can do. You can do everything that we're gonna be doing in a standing position, just like we did with the good mornings, but with a wider stand. Or you can simply elevate your sit bones. That will allow you to be in this position. We want to create that healthy habit. You don't want to be doing all these drills right here. You want to be doing all these drills right here, even if you only fall a tiny bit. So if that's not the case, elevate your sit bones or do everything standing. First one we're going to be doing is good morning. So just like we did standing, we're going to be doing it right here. So place the hands behind your head. Engage your quads so the hamstrings can relax. Lift your chest as high as possible. Fall as far as you can go with your back flat. Maybe this is all you can do, or maybe this is all you can do. And then bring it back. We're gonna go for 9 more of those. So let's go. Moving with your breath, mindfully and consciously. That is 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 4 more. You can point your toes or you can flex your toes, whichever feels more comfortable to you. 3 more to go. Last one, I want you to hold it at the bottom, your maximum range. Engage those quads, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to relax forward. Maybe you get here into your hands, always keeping that nice tall and proud posture, or you can simply drop down into your forearms as long as you're really opening through the chest. So hold here for about 30 seconds before we move on into the other exercise. Allow this time to catch your breath, to connect back to your body, to connect back to your breathing, and also to feel the different areas of tightness that you may have in your legs, your hamstrings, and in your hips. If you find yourself being way too wide, that might be a compensation for lack of hamstring flexibility, or compensating if you have very open hips. So try to keep a 90-degree stand, maybe a tiny bit wider, but don't go way too wide, as when I pretend they're going lower, but you might not be going as low as you should be going into a real pancake. Now, slowly inhale yourself back to a seated position. Sit up again, tall and proud. We're gonna be doing some PNF by activating and contracting our hip flexors and then relaxing into the stretch for 2 times. So 2 options here. The first one is placing the hands behind, simply leaning back and lifting both legs just like I'm doing, contracting for 5 and then forward for about 10 to 20 seconds. The other option, more advanced, is the hands forward. You contract here, hold it, and then you relax. The more forward your hands are, the harder it is. The more backwards they are, the easier it is. So if you need to be right here, that's totally acceptable. Just do whatever feels in your body. As long as you're feeling the quads and hip flexors engaging, your hamstrings are going to relax. So we begin, I'm gonna demonstrate this one first and then this one first. We begin contracting in 3, 2, 1. Raise your legs, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the heels down, inhale, lift your chest, exhale, fold, and relax. Slowly come all the way up. Let's go for the second round. I'm gonna demonstrate it now with the hands forward. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Legs up, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the heels down, inhale, lift your chest. Try to get a little bit deeper. Maybe assist yourself with your hands and relax for about 20 to 30 seconds. Slowly come up, but not all the way up. We're gonna be doing now some ballistic stretching. Ballistic means that we are, if this is my end range of motion, I'm going a little bit past that end range of motion, doing some little pulses. We're gonna be doing 10 pulses forward, 10 pulses left, 10 pulses right. Then we're gonna be relaxing into our final stretch. This is enough if you are here. You want to find a position that you actively can control the movement. So you might be able to get here, but if here you don't have control and you simply fall, that is not a range that I want you to work on. So maybe work right here. We begin pulsing forward in 3, 2, 1. Go forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. As your body begins to open, you can use your hands on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it over towards the left. Pulse it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it over towards the right. Quads are always engaged. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it forward. Last 10. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, lift your chest as much as possible, and exhale, fold. So at this point, you might get deeper into your pancake than at the beginning. If you did it right, if you didn't go way too fast or too deep too quickly. If that's the case, simply back off, and the next time that you do this routine, try to go a little bit slower. And if you didn't feel it the next time that you do this routine, try to go a little bit deeper, faster. We're gonna be here for about 1 minute. Opening into our final stretch. Let's move over towards the left. The pancake, even though we're folding forward, it has tremendous benefits to go from one side to the other, opening different sides of our hamstrings. That way, once we go to the middle, our hamstrings are as open as they can be. And as you can see, I'm moving side to side. I'm not fully relaxed yet. But even though I'm moving, my mind is as relaxed as possible. Bring it over towards the middle, then towards the right. Same deal. Move side to side, maybe find stillness. Always leading with your chest, even though you might see me rounding right here. My intention is to anterior pelvis, my pelvis, and lift my chest up and really lead with my chest, not lead my chest forward, not leading my chest down. Bring both hands to the middle. Try to get as deep as you can for the final stretch. You want to be here for 30 seconds. Maybe your chest touches, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not today, maybe it's tomorrow. Honor the journey, accept where you are, surrender into the pose for the last 20 seconds. Slowly, mindfully, and consciously bring yourself up into a seated position. Bring both legs in front of you with care. Bend both legs or both knees in front of you. Let's do some windshield wipers towards the left, towards the right. Mobilizing a bit into the hip. If you went deeper than you usually go, it might be pretty intense. You are certainly going to be sore tomorrow. Somebody asked in the community if 15-minute pancake routine is enough. You tell me. If you don't feel it tomorrow, then you might be able to go deeper the next time that you do this routine. But if you feel particularly sore tomorrow, rest 2 to 3 days and then go back to this routine. Ideally, you want to be doing it 2 to 3 times per week. Now, in those 2 to 3 times per week that you rest, ideally you don't want to stop completely stretching. Sitting into a pancake position, not going too deep, might be beneficial just to keep that flexibility and that motor learning control of the pancake stretch fresh in your mind. But you don't want to be doing this routine every single day, at least not at the beginning of your pancake journey. That's it for this routine. Let's sit up into a comfortable seated position to feel the effects of our practice. Sit up with a tall spine, yet relax. You can rest your palms on your knees. Simply allow your eyes to close. Notice any subtle difference in your mind and your body. Any negative thoughts or conflicting thoughts about your practice. Simply watch them. Don't force them to go away. Allow them to be there, recognize them for what they are, just thoughts. And try to continue with acceptance and compassion in whichever area or step of your journey you are into right now. It's never about mastering a pose or getting as deep as we can or achieving anything for that matter. It's always about who we become in the process, who we're being in the process, and if we are enjoying it at all. You might slowly open your eyes. That's it for today's practice. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what else we would like to see on this channel. I really appreciate you here, and I'll see you all next week. Much love. Woo! If you get the pancake, the Stalder Press is easy. We love you. Subscribe.